Jane Wood Worley Peak. By then I was engaged to my husband, and I was 2 years older than he, so he was still at the Coast Guard Academy as a cadet, still had to finish there. Our mothers started corresponding with each other, writing to each other, and they agreed that Paul and I were very serious about each other, but I was 2 years older than he was. I would be graduating from college before he would. And they said, it probably won't last, but let them have their fun. Let them have a good time while they're young and think they're in love. And when they separate, that's all right. They'll recover. We were married 70 years. And so I got a job. I had 2 different jobs at Yale, both of them. One was in the scholarship office, and one was in the admissions office. And I learned a lot in both of those places about how Yale works and subsequently how most private colleges of that time and era and stature operated. So that was very interesting. Connecticut College Outing Club put on a square dance, and had 50 girls sign up, and then went down to the Coast Guard Academy and had 50 cadets sign up. And the night of the dance, which was held in our old gym, that's all we had at the college at that point, the girls lined up and the boys lined up, and we just paired off that way. And that's how I met my husband. He and I danced together. I had never square danced before in my life. Turns out he'd been in an exhibition square dance club in high school, which was Denver. He was good. Boy, he was great with me. He pulled me this way and he pushed me that way and turned me around, and he made me look good. And I like to say he made me look good from then on. This was the 10th of January. He asked me to go ice skating with him the next day on our little pond at the college, and we did. Had a nice time. Very nice, and I liked him very much. I knew there was a dance coming up at the Coast Guard Academy the next weekend, and he didn't ask me. That was rather, I was surprised and disappointed. He didn't ask me to the dance. Well, that was a brief romance. That's the end of that. But Sunday night, he telephoned me. He'd spent Christmas leave in New York City. They didn't have time or money to go back home to Denver over Christmas leave, so he'd been in New York. And knowing fresh swabs, as they were called, at the Coast Guard Academy, had to take a date to a dance. That was required. So he met a girl that Christmas, and he invited her. She was from New York. He invited her up to go to the dance with him. And she did. And while I was thinking I'd seen the last of him, he took her into the railroad station, put her on the train for New York, went into the telephone, into the railroad station, phoned me and asked me for a date for the next weekend. After that, I had no competition. And he was a great fellow. We married the day after he graduated from college. As I said, I was 2 years older than he, so I had to wait for him to finish the academy.